So, afternoon, guys. This is your Premier League predictions. It's week 32. Apologies that we're not doing this live. We've got some events that we need to and business we need to attend to this afternoon and this evening. We've got an event to go to, which we're really looking forward to as well. But we're going to get stuck into obviously week 32, but we do have to review weeks 30 and 31.
I wonder who would.
I wonder who won. Now, normally at this point, we would ask you to have a guess. So
go on, have a guess.
You can have a guess in the comments, and we'll tell you how's your week been.
My week's been all right.
What was the highlight?
Ipswich away.
I thought it
was
might be.
Absolutely the highlight.
Were you ever worried?
No.
You were at one point because I turned around and she said the goal's coming. I said, "Don't worry, we're going to score," and then we scored.
I thought we were better than them. I didn't think they, other than their goal, I didn't think they did much.
That's absolutely right, and it's great. And you'd say that we're definitely safe. Would you say that we're more safe than Opta? Because Opta says 99.9%. Do you think we're more safe than that, or less safe?
No, 99.9%.
It's about right.
Yeah, Ipswich have got something like 0.04% of chance of survival. If you look at it the other way around.
That's not high, is it?
Yeah.
I think all Ipswich, Leicester and Southampton are already relegated, but they're all resigned to the fact that they're going down. But I did enjoy Ipswich. I liked the place, the people, quite nice.
We had a nice weekend.
Hopefully, nice Turkish.
The food was lovely, wasn't it?
It was really nice. If you ever go to Ipswich and you want a nice Turkish meal, let us know. Right then, so let's show the results. So of week 30, should we say? This is week 30, which I won 6-5.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's 2 weeks, isn't that?
Yeah, there's 2 weeks. So your little bit of arrogance there about like guess who's won. I did win.
Geez,
I've definitely achieved 1 point.
159 to 205.
The only way I won is because I got one more correct answer than you, but neither of us got a correct score, did we?
No.
So
we didn't do very well, did we?
So that made it 17 weeks to 9. Me almost getting in double figures, and you 205 to my 159. And then we go on to week 31, and you beat me by 8 points to 6. Basically, we both got a score bang on. I got the Villa Forest score bang on 2-1. You got the Wolves Ipswich score correct 2-1, and you also got the Everton Arsenal score correct with a 1-1, which meant he edged it. He won 8 points to 6, 18 weeks to 9. 18 weeks to 9. I'm nearly on double figures. I've got I can still do it.
The double figures or beat me?
Well, I get.
Can you beat me? We've got 7 games left.
Yeah, I know, but if I get to double figures, I get the bonus point.
What, the bonus point that I'm going to add on because I'm already on double figures?
Yeah, but it's the second person that gets there to double figures gets the
desperation.
Did you not know that?
You Dan, desperate Dan.
Did you not know that rule? It was in your contract when you started this. Always read the small print. 213 points to 165. And we've got literally 7 weeks to go. So let's get stuck into it. We can't ask you guys directly live as you normally do. So you can leave your predictions in the comment section. But let's go with the first one. It's a 12:30 kickoff. It's then Manchester City against the Flying Eagles of Palace. What do you think?
Well, City's at with false teeth in. City.
Have you got false teeth? Have you?
No.
If you need any teeth doing, Parkside Dental Care, you get 10% off.
No, it was just a bit of a moment.
A bit of a moment. Okay. Yeah.
So, City are the bookies' favourites for this one, but they only got a draw against United. Palace, I reckon they're looking to build on their 2-1 win against Brighton. And last time out, it was 2 each. So I've actually gone with history repeating itself, 2 each.
2 each. I think Crystal Palace are in superb form at the moment. Obviously, they've got a chance in the cup as well. They had a poor start to the season and they've turned it round and, are looking up.
Just a bit quicker than us.
A lot quicker than us, actually. But I think Manchester City this time of the year, they always seem to be able to put this run together when they need to. Obviously, they're not going to win the title, but like they want Champions League. I think at home they'll beat Palace 2-1. That brings us on to the first of the 3 o'clocks. It's Brighton and Hove Albion against, well, bloody hell, the dreadful Tally-ho Foxes, who have broken the top flight record of losing 7 games in a row at home without scoring. I mean, that's a record you don't really want, do you? I mean, can you imagine being a Leicester fan? Going to every home game for the last 7 and your team's not even scored. I mean, there's bad and there's...
At least we when we were bad, we were scoring.
Yeah.
We're just letting them in at the other end.
I mean, there's bad and there's dreadful.
Dismal.
I mean, that is dismal. I've got to feel for the Leicester
Even
fans.
Vardy's not putting any
I think
goals
they've in all competitions as well, at home and away. I think they've now gone over 12 hours without scoring as well. I mean, crikey. So, surprisingly, you've gone with...
Well, I've been conservative. Brighton aren't on that great a run, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them really getting back into the swing of things on this one and absolutely smashing Leicester. But as I say, I've been conservative. I've gone 2-0 to Brighton. 2-0.
Well, you've been conservative, and I've just gone with the smashing on bit.
It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me.
So I've gone with a Brighton 4, Leicester 0.
So you're sticking with the 0 like me.
I am. Next up, it's Forest versus Everton.
Yeah, Forest aren't my favourite at the moment. They let me down at the weekend on my ACCA.
They did, because
failing to beat Villa.
If you get a £50 checkout and you could have gone 150,
180,
and you stuck with Forest and they let you down.
I think they had a bit of a stumble against Villa, but I think they'll be back to winning ways. Everton haven't won in their last 6, so I'm going for a routine Forest win 2-0.
You are. I think it's going to be interesting. I think Forest have got a lot of games at the moment. They've got some injuries as well. Everton are going to be difficult, and they're great at getting draws. Yeah. Now, I think it'll be a 1-1.
1-1.
I think it'll be 1 each. So that's what I'm going for. And then you've got them Saintly Saints against Aston Villa.
Well, they've got nothing to play for, have they, other than pride, Southampton?
But... Well, they have. They've got more to play for than pride. They've got to get 2 more points in 7 games, so that they are not officially the worst ever Premier League team.
That's pride. That's playing for pride.
Well,
isn't it, really?
You can be losing and still playing for pride. You're playing not to be the worst ever. They can be the 2nd worst ever, but like they need 2 points.
Worst ever.
Yeah, they need 2 points.
I think even with all the pressure lifted, Villa's still going to win, and I've actually gone for 3-1 to Villa.
3-1 to Villa. Now, look, I don't see Southampton beating a Villa team that are in really good form at the moment. But Villa, of course, have got the Champions League stuff that they're focusing on. However,
they play tonight, do they?
And they're still in. Are they
PSG, isn't it? Is it PSG they've got tonight?
PS as we record in this, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're watching it after this,
well, obviously,
yeah. But I can't see Southampton winning. I think I'll give them a goal because they are a bit better than Leicester for scoring. So Southampton 1, Aston Villa 3. We agree.
Oh, an agreement.
An agreement.
Both we watch will both be right.
Oh no. So next up, we've got Arsenal versus Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford still don't do great on the road, do they? No. London derby, but Arsenal have to win that if they're going to keep any sort of...
They've got no hope. They're not going to be. They're not going to...
No, they're not. But they've
not unless Liverpool collapse. I mean, it can happen. They did lose to Fulham, yeah. But then Arsenal only drew.
Yeah, so they're going to win anyway. So I'll put them down for a 3-1.
Yeah, two fantastic free kick goals from Declan Rice against Real Madrid. Incredible. Guess what? Second game in a row. I'm agreeing with you. I think it's a 3-1. I think Brentford will put up a fight, but Arsenal will overcome them. Oh, by the way, did you know that in the Manda Centre, they've got loads of Easter things coming up soon. You're going to be able to build a new world and build your world one brick at a time.
Oh, is it like Lego?
Yeah, free to play brick building zone over Easter at the Manda Centre. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, it's coming up. Next up, we're going on to the Sunday fixtures. And we've got Chelsea against Ipswich, which is one of 3 2:00 kickoffs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Ipswich have this mini school chance of survival, don't they?
Can we actually relegate them this weekend? No, we can't technically. Can Leicester potentially? Although, because if Leicester are 15 points back, ain't they? So if we win and Leicester lose, they'll be 18 points, but they'll say they can still technically survive on goal difference, even though their goal difference is something like 25 worse than us or something stupid. Right. So they'll be effectively relegated, could be effectively relegated if Wolves were to win, but we'll get onto that.
I think they already are effectively relegated.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Well, they can't even score, so they've got to win. They can't score, they ain't going to even win.
One thing I can say about Ipswich is they work hard.
They do.
But there's a golfing class and Chelsea are going to win.
Chelsea are going to win?
Yeah, I've gone for a 2-0.
2-0. Well, I think it's going to be a 2-goal deficit as well, but I think Ipswich will probably have always got a goal in them, probably from Delap. But Chelsea are going to be.
But their goal against us wasn't that great, was it?
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't great. But most teams will have an opportunity, and when you got someone like Delap, you could put it in. So I'm going to give them a goal, but I think Chelsea will win 3-1. Liverpool against West Ham.
Yep, I've gone for Liverpool. We're going to looking for a swift bounce back after losing to Fulham. In the reverse fixture, Liverpool won 5-0. I don't think it'll be that much of a hammering, but I've gone
hammering. I like what you did there. I saw what you did there.
But I've gone 3-1.
3-1, and I've gone the reverse to you with the Ipswich Chelsea score, because I've gone with a 2-0 win to Liverpool on that one at home. That I think they'll get that result done. West Ham are fluttering at the moment. That brings us on to Wolves versus Tottenham Hotspur, mate.
You're not giving a score for this, are you?
Well, you have to wait to the match preview for mine, because
you have to wait for the match preview.
Well, that's tradition, in it. That's tradition.
So you're not going to say anything about this at all,
I am going to say something about it.
Well, I think little old Wolves tend to do quite well against Spurs.
We do.
And I think we might just nick a win.
And listen, we might not. If we were to beat Tottenham, we'd be 2 points behind them, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And like Everton and West Ham, Tottenham, Everton and Man United are all of a sudden within striking zone.
They are indeed.
And we've got Tottenham and Man United next.
It's nice to be looking up rather than down, isn't it?
To be honest, it would be.
I spent a whole season looking down the table. Come on, let's start looking up.
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be nice because as well, I think you get £2.5 million a place.
Yeah.
So if they can nudge up a place, that's going to certainly help the finances as well. So, why not? We are the informed team at the moment.
We are
10 points out of the last 12 under Super Vita Pereira. Now, look, I'm not going to obviously give out.
You want me to give my score?
Oh yeah, go on. You can do your score then.
Although I would be happy with the draw, I think momentum's on our side. I've actually gone Wolves 2, Spurs 1.
Nice. So yeah, look, I'm not going to give a score out. I'm just looking forward to it, which will be interesting. I'm going to be in a different seat for this one because as part of the competition with Genting, Wolverhampton, we're going to be hosting a couple of Wolves fans in the Genting area. So I'm going to be in a different stand. I'm going with Magic Moss, which will be because he's never done the corporate before. So we're looking forward to that. So the match vlog will be probably from a little bit of a different angle. But what I do want to point out to you, the new thing that's opened out at Genting now is the Temple Street Social, where they've opened up. It's a new area. It's a leisure area. It's really nice. You've got shuffleboard, electronic darts. They'll have all the football on as well. Cocktails, food, and on the food, of course, don't forget, with a match ticket, you can join before or after the game. So basically, from 12 midday until 5 hours after kickoff, you get 25% off food and drink, and that's becoming really popular. That's what we're seeing, loads of you in there. So make sure you get down to that and try that out whilst you can. So although I'm not going to score prediction, there you go, razzle madazzle. So next up, it is the Geordies of the Toon against the embarrassed Devils of Manchester United.
Well, I've gone for a Newcastle victory. They're still eyeing a top 4 spot, aren't they? United don't have a lot to play for. So I've actually gone 2-0 to Newcastle.
2-0 to Newcastle. Absolutely fantastic. And I've gone with a 2-1 to Newcastle. I think they're in really good run of form at the moment, and I think they could do really, really well. Now, whilst I've got you guys, it'd be really great if you could think about hitting that subscribe button for us. We really appreciate that. There's lots of you that watch that ain't subscribed yet, so let's try and push us up to that 36,200. You can help make that happen on this video. And of course, outside of that, we're also on Instagram. We're nearly on 9,000 on TikTok, Facebook. We're on Twitter X, we're on Blue Sky, we're on Threads, and we've got the amazing alwayswolves.co.uk website. I want to plug that because the website, we've got some fantastic fan writers. There's content on there all days, match reports, player ratings, things learned. None of it's behind a paywall. It's all free to read. No nasty pop-ups or anything like that. And we'd love you to bookmark that. And you work really hard on that website.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, doing all. She's the main editor. She's producer on the channel and editor on the website. So yeah, next one up is Bournemouth.
The last one.
The last one is a Monday night football. It's the Cherries of Bournemouth against those the cheese cottages of.
I had a bit of dilemma on this one.
You've had a dilemma.
Yeah, I couldn't make my mind up.
Cheers, by the way. We've got our Wolves mugs.
Cheers.
I've got my Lucky Ducks Wolves mug here. Look, we always Wolves mug. That's that's a nice one. Old store. Yeah.
Bournemouth haven't exactly been firing on all cylinders, have they?
No.
Fulham beat Liverpool midweek. I've gone for a Fulham win in the end, 2-1.
You've gone with the 2-1.
Yeah.
You've gone with the 2-1. I like
it.
Fulham. Look, Bournemouth are on a poor run of form, actually. They've got a lot of injuries, but they are at homes. I think Fulham, yeah, they can do, but I'm going to go with a draw. But to be honest, my record on getting these things right ain't very good because I'm getting, smashed this year. I'm going to work hard in training during the close season to try and make it closer next year. But I'm going to go with a 1-1. We're now going to ask Emma, the part of the show where you get to ask, and we've had a lot of people that have sent in questions this week. The first one of those is from Bob Moran, who wants to know, where do you think Wolves will finish this season?
Where have the questions come from?
Bob Moran.
Are you making them up?
No, Bob. Bob Moran has sent in that question.
I actually think we'll finish above West Ham and Everton.
So where do you think we'll finish?
What would that put us?
15th.
Yeah.
15th.
Where do you think we'll finish?
I think we could finish as high as 15th, even 14th, if we continue this run and the others start wobbling. Because, if we
beat Spurs at the weekend, then we could look at.
I'm looking at Spurs and Man United, and I think we can take both of them, to be honest. So I'm feeling quite positive.
So where are we going to finish?
I'll say 15th. I'll agree with you.
15th.
Actually, I'll go 14th because I get a bonus point.
You and your blinking bonus point.
I know, yeah, I know.
Desperate Dan.
I'm desperate, Dave. I know. Listen, Elijah Doolittle sent in a question.
Elijah or Eliza? They're two different names.
Elijah.
Eliza.
I don't know. I couldn't tell with the.
Are you on about My Fair Lady, Eliza Doolittle?
Well, I don't know. They might be related, but she sent in a question, and she wants to know what is your favourite song at the moment?
Favourite song?
Favourite Wolf song?
I don't know if I've got a favourite Wolf song at the moment. I don't know.
You haven't got a favourite. Just go with your favourite song there. What? I know what it's going to be at the moment.
No.
You're going to go with the Deadwood Stage again, aren't you? You've been singing that.
We went to see Calamity Jane. I mean, it's been in my head for about 2 weeks now, and I can't stop singing it, and it's driving me slightly nuts. So I need a different earworm.
A different earworm?
Yeah, because this earworm's driving me bonkers.
So what? Go on, have you got a favourite song at the moment?
No.
Oh, come on. You must have a nice song that you like.
But I don't listen to music, do I really?
You do?
Oh, don't.
No, you just keep singing the same one over and over again.
Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to listen to some music. What's your favourite song at the moment?
I've got an all-time top 10.
Yeah, it's our all-time top 10. There's about 1,000 in it.
There is actually.
I'll get subjected to his music in the car.
It's good music.
It
is.
Some of it's questionable.
There's always going to be questionable music.
Yeah, but you like that questionable music.
Yeah, I know, but you've got to have a variety of tastes. There was another question that got sent in, and I can't seem to find it.
Well, that'll do.
There was another question, and it's an important one. And I'm trying.
Thinking about the Wolves chants, we are lacking a really good Wolves chant, aren't we?
There's a few ones that's going down. The other question.
Last and again, it's just the same. Last and again.
Yeah, no, but it was Cunha again. They've turned it off.
Yeah, I know. Original.
That reminds me. I've just found the other question that's been sent in by Bert Bacharach.
Bert Bacharach? You're showing your age now.
Bert Bacharach. Is a big fan, apparently, of
showing your age.
Bert Bacharach wants to know, Cunha's ban is over.
Am I starting him?
Am you starting him?
Well, I'm not in the hot seat, am I? So I haven't got that decision to make. I think he will be back in the starting at 11 very, very soon. But I think Sunday he'll be on the bench and come on from the bench.
Why do you think that?
Because who are you going to bench to put Cunha in? He's a fantastic player. He has saved us from relegation woe. He scored some really important goals. He still has a role to play this season. But you don't change a winning team.
I think it would be harsh on everyone that's in the team if he comes straight back into the starting lineup, especially after the 4 games without him. We've got 10 points.
Yeah.
So I think I would be very surprised if Vitor Pereira starts him. I think he'll be on the bench. He'll bring him on. Yeah. And he'll probably have the bit between his teeth to try and do something.
But I don't think that'll be a permanent thing. I think
Possibly
he'll worm his way back into the 11.
That sounds bad when you say worm his way. He'll earn his way back. Earn his way back into the 11. Would you like?
Although Wangi Chan bakes cookies for the manager and he can't make the.
Well, he made cookies for Gary O'Neill.
Yeah.
It's not cutting it with. He did actually make cookies apparently for Gary O'Neill. We have one final question, and this one is from Lisa Smith. Lisa Smith wants to know, would you if you could keep or sell Cunha next year, what would you do?
I'd sell him, but I'd want more than the 62.5 million release clause.
That ain't going to happen, though, is it?
It's not going to happen, no.
No.
But that's my answer.
Who else would you sell?
I don't think 62.5 million is enough, Cunha.
Who else would you sell? Lisa says, second question. No, this is not from Lisa. This is from Matt Monroe. He wants to know. Who else would you sell? Who else would you sell?
Not selling anyone.
Yeah.
I think Kate Norrie might get sold.
I know one person that will do cartwheels if he gets sold. Mr. Cheerful Chris.
I mean, we've got a big enough turnaround as it is. Semedo might go. Sarabia. I mean, the likes of Guedes might go.
I'll keep Guedes personally. I like Guedes. I think he's got something to it. I think
it's just a bit lightweight, Guedes, I think.
Yeah, but would you sell Wang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. How many goals has he got for his season? About 10?
I don't know.
Probably not that many, has he?
No. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, they do seem to like Wangs for the South Korea market. Be interested to see. But the one thing for me, I think they're just trusting Vitor Pereira and whatever he thinks, go with it.
Yeah.
Reportedly, he wants to get people that are very good at one-on-one. What do you think that suggests? If he's looking to get someone that's like people in that are really good at one-on-one situations.
Well, I think he'll be looking more at pace and counter-attacking.
Do you think?
What do you think?
I don't know. I just think if he's looking for someone that's got one-on-one, it means they want to get past a man, cross it into the box, Larson, bang, goal.
Yeah.
He wants to cause chaos.
I do think he wants to get in the box more.
Yeah, well, get in the box more. You score goals. You've seen that happening with Larson.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, we're out of questions. Thank you for all those that have sent in questions today. Much appreciated. And until the next one from me and Em, always Wolves.
Try.